Hey y'all, what it do? So, I wanted to come on here and share some truths and some vulnerability with you guys because I like to treat every moment of my life like a literal classroom. And so, even if I'm doing something fun like going to Zumba, which is a ritual of mine, I go every single week and I love that place. Like, I really, really love that place. Specifically, Thursdays with Kiara and our whole class and just the women that show up and everything. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. A lot of times in my life, I experienced like a blocked throat chakra, if you will. Like, just like being silenced and not being able to express my truth. And I know that that comes from generational patterns and, sort of power dynamics and just different things, being in the world and having projections. And we can definitely get into the science of it over the course of this whole experience. But it was really hard for me to show up in that place from a 3D perspective, meaning I was in the room, but I wasn't like in the room. And that's not the only room that that's been the case with. And for that reason, it's been hard for me to ever have like, to ever be like, have like close, intimate relationships or make friends or things like that because I didn't always say what was on my heart. A lot of times I just stayed silent or I waited for the perfect opportunity to speak because just different experiences, different projections. We're gonna get into that over the course of this whole experience, like, because that's my whole like life and legacy for real. But tonight it just hit me differently because, as you know, I've been showing up and, wanting to share myself with the world and just be liberated for real. Because what I'm gonna do, like, die in a box? Like, no, thank you. And so I came home and I wrote down some of the experiences that I had tonight while I was in class, and the energy was so high, and I wore my favorite outfit, and like, I just really felt really good. But a lot of things were up for me. Like, there's no breaks for real. Like, life takes no prisoners. There are no breaks. Like, you could be in Zumba having the time of your life, dancing, doing your favorite thing, and you're still learning. So, one of the things was oftentimes, I end up going to the room late, not like significantly, like maybe like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, sometimes 5, 10 minutes. But sometimes I go to the room late because I'm a little bit, you know, this is the old story, but socially anxious. And so I don't always want to walk in and make a spectacle. But now I'm like, nah, I'm okay with being the life of the party. Like, what's up? Look at me, say, hey, let's have some conversation. Like, what's the big deal? Because while we were dancing and having a good time, like, there was a older woman who went on the stage for her solo, where it was really a duo. Because, our instructor, she lets people have like their little moment on the stage for different numbers. And I'm like, yes, you're like you're probably somebody's grandma, but you're so hot and you're up there and you're doing your thing. And it was so good to see. Like, I loved seeing that because I'm like, bro, life is short. It's going to end one day. Like, she's not gonna be here one day. We might be here. I mean, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, we could all be sitting around together and being like, yeah, remember when we used to dance in the room together? Like, that was so iconic. Like, all of these POC women, like, you got the Dominicanas, you got the Jamaicans, you got the black girls, you got everybody in this room, like, turning up for real. And it's so amazing. But we're not like having heart to heart conversations, but we're laughing, making small chatter. And I was like, yo, like, you have so much energy. Like, because you see it in such a beautiful way. Like, you could be the unifier, you could be the integrator, but your throat, or that hesitation. Like, hesitation is currently the thing that is currently my enemy, literally. And I'm not even about to give it any airtime for it. I'm about to make it my biatch, and I'm about to leverage it somehow. But yeah. So anyway, I want to get into some of the things that I wrote. It says seize the day, and it has like number prompts or whatever. So let's get into it. I prioritize connection and always put love first. I lock in with ease. I am bulletproof and invincible. Reality bends to me, period. I treat every interaction like an opportunity because it is. I put myself out there with ease. By me being free, I permit someone else's freedom. I speak at every opportunity. This requires presence. Oppor- Opportunities today when I wanted to speak or move but didn't. When I wanted to move up in class so that I wasn't blocked during Zumba. Literally, this one shawty kept like being like, I just couldn't see myself, and I'm like, bro, I'm getting drowned out, and I did not wear this fire ass outfit to be drowned out. When the older head woman in class went on stage and and shook that ass, and I wanted to celebrate her. When Trina held the door for me and I wanted to tell her how much I liked her dance number, but simply said thank you. When I wanted to hug Soraya, and literally any opportunity to interact with Kiara ever. But when I could ask her why she wouldn't be in class next Thursday, this is the next level in my growth. I am leveling up to the person who creates her reality. Sovereign does not mean alone. All right, that's the next page. That's a different video, y'all.